Following the election of the Speaker and Deputy Speaker of Parliament on Monday, President Museveni told the House that he had suspended the board of Uganda Airlines for involvement in corruption.
The airline was infiltrated immediately by some corrupt elements, employing their relatives, over budgeting, over inflating the procurement costs. Terrible, terrible things.
However, Aviators said the president's action was a little late, and they now suggest the need for him to keep tracking the activities of the national airliner, which makes 2 years in August since it commenced commercial operation. The 2019-20 Auditor General's report grossed the loss made by the flag carrier at 102 billion shillings.
He must be hands-on in a very crude, hostile manner. Ugandans are too corrupt. We are all rotten. You think this one will do this, but they are doing contrary.
The 7 board members of Uganda Airlines are Pereza Habwe, a former member of parliament for Rwanda County East in Kabale, Benon Kajuna, Godfrey Semugoma, Catherine Asinde Puran, Rehema Mutazindwa, Charles Hamia, and Stephen Aziku Zua. The former flight captain, Francis Babu, says the national carrier did not need to start with a big team to manage it at the formative stage.
People who know business and people who do not have evil minds of trying to steal money would understand that a business is started by a very small group of people. And there would be no money anyway. But this big group you're talking about with the checks and balances is the one which was stealing.
There are also suggestions that the staff recruitment process for the national flag carrier led to a lot of questions.
When it comes to procurement, let it be transparent. When it comes to recruitment, let us avoid politics in recruitment, because this one has also created a big challenge. You bring someone who is not at all anywhere close to aviation.
You take people who are totally green about running an airline, green, and then suddenly you want them to perform. How?
The allegations of mismanagement and corruption could potentially worsen as the airline struggle to deal with the chaos caused by the restrictions intended to stop the spread of COVID-19 pandemic.
What action has been taken in place? Unless we come out with strong punitive measures, which I wouldn't like to mention, I would say probably firing squad, which is very uncalled for.
The duo has varying views on the acquisition of the brand new jetliners, with Seblime saying it's advantageous for the airliner to limit the cost of repairs and breakdown that would be the case with an old equipment. But Babu believes that the national flag carrier should have at least the aircraft to cut on the cost incurred when not in operation.
If you park aeroplanes there and they are not flying, you're paying more money than if they were flying. Aeroplanes are only good when they are flying. When you put them down, you're actually paying. So somebody has got to be quick, and you've got to get somebody who's a little bit tough. Running an airline is like running an army. There's no democracy in running an airline.
With these developments, the young airliner's manager will have to adopt frugal and effective measures of running the business to avoid running into financial failure. Jackson Onyango, NTV.